Good morning, and welcome to this week's episode of Tiger Vision News. I'm Kooper.
And I'm Matt.
And TVN starts right now.
Congratulations to Seniors of the Month, Kane Waltman and Kiara Milton.
FCA and Teens for Christ will be meeting in the old gym today, and they'll be playing wiffle ball, so please bring your lunch and join us. Also, juniors and seniors, if you missed the ASVAB this fall, you can sign up in the counselor's office. The ASVAB will be February 6th at 8 a.m. in room 108.
Now, if you'll please join us for a moment of silence.
Would you please stand for our Pledge of Allegiance to the American flag? Attention, salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. This broadcast is brought to you by Cornerstone Funeral Home and Crematory, Keith's Hardware and Supply, Renfro Electric, Fort Gibson Education Foundation, Info Media, Dr. Debbie Coy, The Tiger's Den, Garrett Family Funeral Home, Fort Gibson State Bank, Fort Gibson Nursing Home, and Green Country Lanes and Muskogee Skate Center.
The talent show, sponsored by NHS, will be held third hour today, so make sure that you attend because we have so many talented students participating.
I'm really anticipating Rosie's performance.
Yes, and I'm excited to see if any former talent show performers will make another appearance.
Juniors, remember to turn in all your candy bar money by Friday, February 1st to avoid the holds list. And remember, they will not take back any unsold candy bars.
Now let's hand things over to Dallas for a quick update on our weather.
It looks like we have another week of roller coaster weather. This upcoming weekend will be warming up to the 50s with sunshine and a high of 54 on Saturday and even reaching to the upper 50s on Sunday. Throughout the rest of the week though, it looks like winter is still deciding on if it wants to stay or not, with the temperature dropping to the mid-30s by Tuesday and lows in the 20s with the temperature changing so rapidly. You might want to check the forecast daily to decide on whether or not you need to cope for the day. We would like to thank Channel 6 for providing this week's weather graphic. And now, a word from one of our sponsors.
Fort Gibson Education Foundation's desire is to help our students receive the best possible education our community can provide. We make every effort to be the highest quality educational system in the state. Donations equal opportunities, opportunities for students and teachers to be their best.
An opportunity to build, design, and compete.
An opportunity to create, design, and share.
An opportunity to encourage, develop, and provide.
An opportunity to travel, process, and gain real-world knowledge.
An opportunity to honor, celebrate, and inspire.
When you donate to our Fort Gibson Education Foundation, 100% of what you donate goes back into our classrooms for students and teachers so we can give them as many opportunities as possible. We are your Fort Gibson Education Foundation.
Hey Matt, have you ever made a rubber band car before?
No, I don't think so, but I did make a mousetrap car. Speaking of, I had the opportunity to cover Fort Gibson High School's recent Rubberband Car competition. Here's a little bit more. Every year, Fort Gibson has some sort of math-based race competition. In years past, it's been rat traps or mouse traps. This year, it's rubber bands.
Fort Gibson High School has a local competition that we require all math students to compete in every school year. And the winners from each grade level of that competition will go on to the area competition at the Muskogee Civic Center, which is coming up in February. We would like for students to use their math and engineering skills outside of the classroom rather than just working out of a textbook. And it just, helps them see that they can use those skills to design something.
It's made out of popsicle sticks and Gatorade bottles, and then so like we have toothpicks to like wrap the rubber band around it, and then you twist the axle of the car to like wind it up, and then you just let it go and it will roll.
Well, this year's event has already happened. There's always hope for those who wish to participate next year. If you believe you've got an engineering mind, or at least one that can do this kind of stuff, then don't be afraid to participate. This is Matthew Faust reporting for Tiger Vision News. Congratulations to all the local Rubberband Car winners. The 9th grade winners were Elijah Johnston and Fletcher Hardy. The 10th grade winner was Jacob Wimmer.
11th grade winners were Michael Adair and Nathan Franklin, and 12th grade winners were Noah Dunlap and Sam Fugate.
And the Best Car Overall Award went to Jacob Wimmer. We want to wish them all the best of luck in the area competition.
This year's prom will be held April 6th from 7 to 11 p.m. at Kilherron's Lodge in Muskogee. The theme will be Arabian Nights.
Juniors can earn a free ticket by selling candy bars. See Mrs. Acuff or Mrs. Loba to receive your box.
And seniors will have their chance to earn a free prom ticket, though, at a later date.
Tickets will begin to be sold on February 26th. Each week that tickets are available, prices will increase by $10.
From February 26th through March 1st, tickets will be $20, and on March 4th through the 8th, prices will rise to $30.
The following week, prices will rise to $40. The week after that, no tickets will be sold, as that week is spring break.
And from March 25th through the 29th, ticket prices will be raised to $50. And from April 1st to the 5th, the week of prom, of course, prices will shoot up to $100.
If you plan to go to prom, I would recommend buying your tickets early. Now, let's go to Dominick for this week's Tiger Sports Update.
Hey Tiger Town, we would like to congratulate our girls on a win against Beggs last Saturday, 58-32, and unfortunately our boys lost another close game, 63-68. Both Tigers and Lady Tigers started playing in the Old Fort Classic tournament yesterday, and at the time of this recording we did not have the outcome of those games. You can check the school's websites for scores and times of games. In other news, our wrestlers won against Cassia Hall last week, and they dueled Manfred yesterday for their senior night. They start conference matchups today and tomorrow. Our swim team also won a meet against Yukon and Oologah on Tuesday, and they travel to Oologah for the Rose Invitational tomorrow. In college news, OU lost to Texas 72-75 and will play OSU Wednesday, and won 70-61, and they will play Vanderbilt tomorrow. OSU lost to Iowa State 77-85 and played OU on Wednesday and lost 70-61 and will play South Carolina tomorrow. This has been Tiger Sports, and now a word from one of our sponsors.
If you're looking for some local entertainment, look no further than Green Country Lanes, located on South York Street in Muskogee, a prime place for open bowling, birthday parties, and glow bowling. Come on out to Green Country Lanes, where bowling is a sport for those who have talent to spare.
The Old Fort Classic Tournament started yesterday and will continue today and tomorrow, with our Tigers and Lady Tigers doing very well.
Today during the tournament, there will be a Team Del Medico bake sale from 3 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. If you wish to donate baked goods, you can drop them off at Harrison Fieldhouse starting at 2.
All proceeds go to fund FCA camp scholarships. And now let's go to the reason you watch our news, Riddle Me This.
Schools teach us that intelligence is measured by how well we do on tests, but I'm here to prove that intelligence is measured by how well you perceive a question. This is Riddle Me This.
You ready for a riddle?
Yes. Yes.
Alright, a plane crashes on the US-Canada border. Where are the survivors buried? A plane crashes on the US-Canada border. Where are the survivors buried? A plane crashes on the US-Canada border. Where do you bury the survivors? A plane crashes on the US-Canada border. Where are the survivors buried?
US is down here. You said US and Canada?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, US, Canada, I don't know. I have no clue.
They're survivors. They aren't buried.
Yes.
You don't bury survivors?
Yes. A plane crashes on the Canada-US border. Where are the survivors buried?
They're survivors. They don't get buried.
Yes. You don't bury survivors.
Oh, I've heard this one before. Why did I?
You don't bury survivors.
I knew this one.
That's all the time I have for this week. See you next week on Tiger Vision News.
Thank you for watching this week's episode of TVN. I'm Matt.
And I'm Kooper. And see you next week for more Tiger Vision News.